Cam Newton is the QB1 without a doubt, and he's going to have a career year. Here's why. First of all, let's start out with this. Cam Newton is not losing the job. Bill Belichick has already said, like 2 times in the past week, that Cam Newton is the starter. And I think that Tuesday, Cam not getting barely any reps, or he got very few reps during Tuesday's walkthrough preparing for the Washington game. That really shows you that Cam's the starter, because if it was truly a competition, Cam and Mac would see similar time on the field for a preseason game. But Belichick will probably only have Cam there for a couple, maybe 1 to 3 drives at max, and then it's going to be a lot of Mac Jones and Brian Hoyer. So that right there tells me that Cam is the starting quarterback. Now let's get to why I think he's going to have a career year. Last year was his worst year as a starter let's say 12 plus games by far, where he only threw for 2,600 yards, and he threw more interceptions than he threw touchdowns. But let's see what he was working with. Julian Edelman had a knee injury, and that ended up costing him probably the rest of the season. I think he went on to was out for the year. I think after like week 6, after week 6, the Patriots didn't play Edelman again, and that was week 6 against the Niners. I believe was his last game as a New England Patriot. Now, Cam has much more receivers to work with. Let's think about last year, too, when Cam was working with Jakobi Meyers as his best wideout. Now, don't get me wrong, Jakobi Meyers is a great wide receiver, and he's going to be someone, honestly. But he's not a wide receiver 1 right now. And for him to be the wide receiver 1 and Damiere Byrd to be the wide receiver 2, also the Patriots literally didn't have a tight end, and that it didn't help because the defense was literally able to just stack the box, and you could play one-on-one with each receiver and tight ends, and Cam didn't have a place to throw the football. And yes, a lot of it's on him too, but it's a collective. It was a collective effort or collective lack of. I don't want to say talent, but just skill, in terms of last year. Now the Patriots get Cam Newton for a full year. In second year, learning the system, and he's continuing to build the rapport with N'Keal Harry, Jakobi Meyers, and now he gets 4 new wide receivers, and tight end, or 4 new weapons. Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, Nelson Agholor, and Kendrick Bourne. These 4 are going to be huge for New England, because if we've seen anything in training camp is that Cam Newton's arm is very live, and he's been really good on his deep throws. He's thrown multiple 50-plus yard touchdowns at least in training camp, and he's going to have deep options with Nelson Agholor, Kendrick Bourne, and N'Keal Harry too. N'Keal Harry, you would really want getting those one-on-one 50-50 jump ball situations, and in that case, N'Keal Harry can use his size to really get the ball making 70-30. But also something we've seen is the connection between Newton and Harry. They've been connecting like putting pen on paper. That's how just automatic.
Now Johnson moves to the right.
Their connection is like an automated machine. They've been doing really well as a pair.
Kansas City will have some fans
Harry's
clearly
doing
not like it would normally be.
Now,
Ton of time.
Stephon Gilmore is
going to run or stop before the line of scrimmage and get it away
in the
to
NFL
Birds,
have a corner as good as Stephon
128
Gilmore.
yards.
Nikhil Harry's been great.
Cam dancing, steps up in the pocket, hits Bird.
In Cam Newton's words, Nikhil Harry's only scratching the
Left on the
surface of
fourth
what
on
he can.
2nd and 10.
And
Cam going all the way
with
downfield.
Harry,
Pulled
Myers,
in and
who's been
taking it
really
to the
solid,
1-yard
Bourne,
line.
Aguilar,
Healthy. He's feeling
Hunter
good.
Henry, Johnny Smith, revamped running
Can he
game,
run it in? Yes, he
best
can.
O-line league. Cam Newton is gonna do good.
So Newton
and
takes it in
y'all
for
are
his
sleeping
second
on him. Y'all are
rushing
taking
touchdown of the night.
last year's bad year from Cam
Four-man rush.
and saying, "Oh, that's gonna be the same." This
Newton, ton of time again.
the
Fires. He's going to be
situation
caught at the
is
13-yard
completely
line.
different.
By Evans.
Cam's gonna have a career year. Just
Cam's
thank you
gonna
all so
throw.
much for watching, and have a great day.